Okay, this is section 1.5b of geometry. A linear pair is a pair of adjacent angles whose non-common sides are opposite rays. The angles of a linear pair form a straight angle. And if two angles form a linear pair, then they are supplementary, which is postulate 1.9, the linear pair postulate. So we can see in this picture over here that angle KPL and angle LPJ are a linear pair, so I know that they add up to 180 degrees because they're supplementary. So I can use their expressions, add their expressions together, over here, 2x plus 24 plus 4x plus 36, and I know that has to equal 180 degrees. And then I'd solve algebraically and plug back in. I could double check my answer by looking at the two angles I got for my answers and making sure that they add up to 180 degrees. Okay, I'm going to draw a little sketch over here. So that's pretty bad. A, D, B, which is 3x plus 14. And my other angle, BDC, is 5x minus 2. Okay, so I'm told that they form a linear pair. So I know that I can add those two angles together and it has to equal 180 degrees. So 3x plus 14 plus 5x minus 2 is equal to 180 degrees. So 3x plus 5x equals 8x. And 14 minus 2 is 12. Equals 180 degrees. Then I can subtract 12 from both sides. And I get 8x equals 168. And if I divide by 8, I get x equals 21. Now I can plug back in. So the measure of angle ADB is equal to 3 times 21 plus 14, which is 63 plus 14, which is 77. Running out of room here, and then the measure of angle BDC is 5 times 21 minus 2. 5 times 21 is 105, minus 2 is 103. And if I add 103 plus 77, I get 180, so my answers are correct. Okay, an angle bisector is a ray that divides an angle into two congruent angles. So it's just like when we were looking at a segment bisector the other day, but this time it is a ray that splits an angle. Alrighty. So in this first picture in their example, it's marked that DAC is 58 degrees, and I'm told that AC bisects angle DAB. So I know DAC is congruent to CAB. And if DAC is 58, then CAB must be 58. So I can add those two angles together and figure out the angle DAB is 116. Let's try that on our own. So they're talking about an angle JKL. And I'm told that KM bisects the angle. Let me switch colors here. So if it bisects, I know that these guys are equal. So if angle JKL, the whole thing, is 72 degrees, what is the measure of angle JKM? Well, if it bisects it, it splits it equally into two. So 72 divided by 2 gives me 36 degrees. So each angle is 36 degrees. And we can look at number 4 on our lesson check. So I'm told PB bisects angle RPT. PB bisects. So I know that these angles are congruent. And then I'm told that RPB is x plus 2 and TPB is 2x minus 6. And they want to know what RPT is. Well, I know those two angles must be equal since PB bisects it, so I can set them equal. So x plus 2 is equal to 2x minus 6. I'll add 6 to both sides. X plus 8 equals 2x. Subtract an x, I get 8 is equal to x. And then they want to know what the measure of angle RPT is, so I need to plug in. So the measure of angle RPB is going to be 8 plus 2, which is 10. And the measure of angle BPT, since they're congruent, must also be 10. And so the whole thing, the measure of angle RPT must be 10 plus 10, which is 20. And your homework is on the calendar.